Is it giving segment is funny as hell.
Is it giving?
We should have a segment. Is it giving?
Is it giving?
Y'all be mad.
Is it
Why we don't have a segment? This is why there's no
No.
Mad.
I got a segment.
All right, let me take this. Let me take
Guys,
this.
cut him out.
Yeah.
Cut his mic.
I don't know
Cut
what's
this nigga mic. No.
Cut the mic. Cut
No.
the mic.
We can start that next week.
Where does Femi rank in the top?
You already know.
I was.
You already know what segment that's gonna be the one up for the debate.
I be wanting to ask the chat who they think is going to be in certain spots, but I don't know if that's too much of a. I may have to have a conversation.
That is Pandora's box.
Yeah, I may have to have a conversation about that closer to the
Pandora
release.
that used to dance down the block.
Hey yo, I don't
kind of
know.
money.
I don't know what you talking about.
I don't know.
What could you be referring to?
You said Pandora's box.
That's a Baltimore thing. That's
Pandora's box. Nah, I'm saying you asking people where they think
no.
people are gonna land. Like in the chat, is opening Pandora's box.
Who is this nigga talk? Who Pandora?
From the block.
Oh, we don't have Pandora. We got Norma Jean.
No,
It's the jewel box down there.
There's that Norma's.
The jewel box.
She dancing on, for those who don't know, we have a strip club that's pretty famous here called Norma Jean, and it's named after Marilyn Monroe's birth name.
What about the one y'all told me about? After
I was
12?
not aware.
No. First of all,
It's 9 o'clock.
And that's the one that you told us about.
It is 9 o'clock. What are we talking about?
After 8.
It is. Wait, wait, DDM, you said you wanted these sneakers? Is that what you were saying?
No, I'm not trying to see nobody on the pole in them sneakers.
Wait, these are wait, DDM, are these given Roman Reigns?
No, that's giving Solo Sikoa no shade.
Yeah, somebody in the chat said it was a short tragedy.
They match with his gloves.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not
the first shoe
you
hear.
That's not my style of food.
All right, now I gotta get one of these images of Solo in that damn suit he had on the other day.
Shut up.
We get to that one.
Hit.
Nah, because this would go perfect at this point. You mean to tell me Solo rocking this couldn't have these on?
Tama. Put it back on.
Yeah, that's totally go with that suit.
It would, but Tama would go better.
With his wrestling, though? I mean, Tama's a wrestler.
Yo, why is Tama dressed like if Dawkins' clothes fit?
Tama's in Mortal Kombat.
What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
That is funny.
Nigga,
It is giving me.
It's the same clothes. They just fit him.
But they leather.
But they're leather.
Those are shorts that he has on.
They look like it, yeah.
Yeah, those are shorts.
They look like
they got compression pants on them, like Dawkins.
Yeah.
Like he going balding.
They're just like slim shorts.
Yeah.
Nigga dressed like Puffy and Mace. From the
I really like Thomas Tonga though. I really did. I really like him.
Yeah, I like him too.
Oddly enough, husband.
Yeah, this is the same outfit.
But you only got one leg.
Well, I mean, he got 2 legs, just got one
We're
compression.
saying the compression, the other one pulled up like LL Cool J.
Facts. Yeah, this is the same shit.
Look like the doorman at the hotel.
Huh?
You go in the Chanel store and the doorman be like,
yes.
And then 5 people at a time. That's
I
what
know
they get.
nothing about the Chanel store.
Yeah.
Hold on. I've never been to the Chanel store.
The one
Just
in
like
DC?
NBA Street.
Nah, I no bullshit. I just go to the Gucci store. That's it. They don't have Chanel in Bethesda.
No, the Chanel that's right in DC. Like, so when you get off at Union Station, the Chanel store, they have really great sunglass selection. And then you have a Louis Vuitton store. Dior is across the street. Hermes, Quarter Cane, Angle. You got Gucci is there too, and then you got Montclair, which is around the corner.
Yeah, I never. Excuse me, I never been down there. I go to
Look.
It just called his pores. It's funny.
Definitely did.
I go to Saks, but
He was like, "That was nice. While you get your outfits from Marshalls."
That's not going to be the name of the episode, but it will be on the list. DDM just called us pores.
DDM is pores. It's giving pores.
It's giving broke.
It's giving layaway.
And that's giving cookout.
Remember layaway?
That's giving cookout.
Akira. It's giving Akira.
Oh no, layaway. Sax
Marshall this week on
Hey.
What up?
But you can talk about Roman Reigns and his Roman Reigns 12s. But
that's a Roman Reigns 12 right there.
Talk about the cheap shit. Okay.
Oh, okay.
No, listen. Roman.
Do we want to?
This isn't real.
We're listening.
Not real.
Do we want to start the show?
Yes.
Tell it.
Bet. So I guess these would be the best images to, because there's a lot of pro wrestlers who, I don't know if they're taking like the NBA tunnel, like I'm gonna put my shit on and then like kind of style on them type of flex to it. How they, because I mean they be coming in with like, if you're a Seth Rollins, if you're a Becky Lynch. Even The Rock, they try and put something on so when you see them, because they always do that one little shot of people walking to the locker room like, oh, what the fuck they got on? They want that look.
Calderella.
I'm just trying to say, I'm setting the stage.
I bet you are.
Again, before I hit the button, I said, should I start the show? Because the energy from there is where we're going right now. So I want to make sure that those people in the chat who are like, what the fuck are they talking about? They got to understand why there's this energy going on. Because I'm going. Yeah, thank you, brother. I'm going back to our group chat from this morning.
Thank you.
But that was sparked from this because I mean, when I see, I don't know. I don't know what, like I said, I've only seen Solo Sikoa once in the wild, so I don't know who styles him or any of some of these people. But I think on the flip side, and this is the only image I have from Dynamite that is in semi good quality, like I imagine some people would have the same things to say about other pro wrestlers who are out there.
I've seen a scene like this before.
Is there? I mean, this is not Nordstrom Rack.
No,
it's giving horrid, bitch. It's giving Ashley Stewart's,
Lane Bryant.
What's this? Wait, just so I'm clear, what's Solo?
Men's Warehouse.
Men's Warehouse to
Burlington
Coat Factory. Yeah, that's a good one. And then this is Lane Bryant.
This is Just My Size. This is the Target's Plus section. This is Akira. This is, Fashion Nova, Azalea Wang,
and Sally Beauty Store wigs.
Azalea Banks got clothes.
Azalea Banks got clothes. I'm putting that on the list as well.
Who outlet?
Lily Beauty Outlet.
Wait, so this is my question. What are they supposed to come to the ring as?
Willie specifically, or
power
in general?
bomb someone through a table?
Yeah, what are you supposed to come wearing?
You know what? I feel like any answer I give is going to give being unreasonable.
No, it's legit. Like what?
Yes, it is.
What is because Bianca comes down in stuff that she makes, right?
Right.
Seth Rollins comes down in
something handed to him,
but it's designer shit, right? Like
there's
so
an intent
we have a wide range.
Probably over though.
So what is Willow supposed to? What would be acceptable ring gear for Willow in a contract sign?
Top two.
It's not about being an acceptable ring gear, right? Because it's not ring gear; it's regular clothes.
Oh, that's what I'm saying for a contract signing.
Here's my where I'm mentally at. I'm mentally at. I'm a different type of person. Like I'm a Leo. When I have money, I spend my money.
Nigga, that don't mean you just a Leo. Shit,
No,
sound like
no.
Bruce.
I'm just saying.
Shit,
I spend my money, and I don't spend my money when I go outside. I like to stunt. I do. When I get dressed, when I'm getting ready to get dressed, if I don't care, I don't care. But when I'm getting ready to stunt, and I'm going to be on camera,
boots.
I'm going to stunt.
When Mimi get that money, she be like,
"What the what? What a money reside? What a money reside? What a money reside? What a money reside?"
Bro, guess what?
Hey, no, put that back.
No.
What the what?
Why is his pants like that? No, his pants is terrible.
He was at work. I don't know.
Why was he just tucked his pants into the top?
No, cuz you sound like that. You sound like that.
I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. My bills are paid, and I'm ready to spend my money.
Ted Mimiasi is funny.
Okay? I'm ready to spend my money. If I know, like, I'm going to the Preakness, right? I'm going to the Preakness, right? I'm pulling a little bit. So I'm like, I don't like what's in here. I know where I'm going. I'm going to act accordingly. I'm not going to break my bank, but I'm going to act. I'm going to dress accordingly. It doesn't matter. It's an event.
So what?
It's an event. It's the people that I'm going to be with.
Mimi. Yes. For you, just like my cousin said, let's say you stepping out to an event when you know you about to get power bombed through a table. Not after the event.
So you go on Akira and you get the bomb, bling, 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 bling. You know what?
Bling, blow.
Charlotte Flair has worn Akira jumpsuits. Bling, blinged out. Okay? Her shoes might be Saint Laurent, Jimmy Choo's, whatever it is, but she looks like $1 million bucks. But then here's what I'm
much smaller woman.
Sasha Banks is smaller than her. What are you talking about? They're the same size. They're the same size.
What is?
And here's what I'm gonna say: the lighting on AEW is different from the lighting at WWE. So
do you think
it has to be.
Make a difference?
I think the lighting makes a difference.
It's bright.
It's brighter. I think maybe the cameras are different. I'm trying to give it the benefit of the doubt because it just doesn't look the same.
Mimi said, "Just hit the TV. Maybe it'll clear. It'll get
clear." Hold on. Are you finished? Because we about to go to Salt.
I'm done.
All right, Pepper. Let's go to
Salt.
It's got to be the lighting.
Oh shit! It's giving shade.
Okay, no, I'm here.
The lighting's giving shade.
It's giving shade. That's good.
No. Here's the thing. I think AKW Beat said it in the chat. I need you to look like a star. You are the TBS Women's Champion. And it's giving very much of Ashley Stewart. It's nothing wrong with Ashley Stewart.
Stewart's a good people.
Because you can make Ashley Stewart work.
Her nerves too.
But when you come out in a neon green prison jumpsuit with a belt around your waist in slingback sandals, she had on slingbacks.
Flats at that.
Flat slingbacks. Okay. And I don't want, because see, here's the thing. People watch this and be like, you're judging the way that women dress and all this stuff. It's not about that.
Show them the set.
It's about
right.
show. It's about show business. This is show business. Okay. This is to provide an escape from people's everyday lives. When we watch the show, we want to see a fantasy. Okay. We want to see a fantasy. All right. And when you take me out of the fantasy, why am I watching you? Okay. That is the issue. When I look and I say, I'm like, oh, okay, I clocked everything you got. I'm like, okay, Tony Storm, this is a throw from off of Amazon. You can get it for but it's $60. You got to wait 5 weeks for it to ship though, because you get it from China on Amazon. They don't have it on Prime. You got to get it shipped direct, so that's going to be an extra $20 because your Prime membership not going to cover the shipping for that. I shouldn't know that.
You should not know that.
Hey, that stuff where it come from overseas, it smells different.
It smells like fish.
When you open the box, it
right, exactly.
Sometimes they got worms in them.
All right.
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know nothing about none of this.
I never had one.
Toyota Moné. Right now, it's not giving Mercedes Moné. It's giving Toyota Moné. Okay. Right now, you got on prom shoes with a damn. Okay, you got on prom shoes. Okay. With the Akira suit, but the issue is whoever's doing your wigs, and once again, this is about the show business aspect because there is an element that goes into that, right? The wig is stiff, okay, and not for nothing. Let's take it a step further. Let's take it a step further. We're going to take a. We're not going to attack your appearance on wig being stiff, okay? We're not going to attack the stiff wig. We're now going to talk about the evolution of your character, Mercedes. Your character, because now I'm getting ready to read. And this read, you can't say you can't deny this read. The character has not evolved from Sasha Banks. Mercedes Moné is Sasha Banks going under an alias.
You got a drink.
Okay. This character is Sasha Banks. It's Sasha Banks.
Oh, that's amazing.
Sasha, okay, I'm back.
He back. He back.
I'm in the hotel. Forgive me, y'all.
That was a message.
That was a
nigga trying to get that spot on the list. It was a nigga trying to get a spot on the list.
Mother kind. I hope you put that much energy into your production, bitch.
Oh my gosh.
But what I'm saying is this.
Oh my gosh.
That character, if it's the CEO before you was the boss, now you're the CEO. A CEO moves a certain kind of way. A CEO is not going to wear stiff, colorful wigs. You should have came back with a nice blonde brown moment. We should see you sitting behind desks. It should be given boss and labels.
What is it giving?
It should be you still look like a cartoon character.
Oh shit.
Okay? This is not an evolution. If you're supposed to be that girl, you should be evolving that girl. Okay? Because guess what? When you was in New Japan, it was Sasha Banks.
Mm-hmm.
When you in AEW, this is Sasha Banks, just under a different name. There's no evolution of the character. There's no evolution of the visual representation of the character. And there's no evolution in the promo for the character. If you're the CEO, you should be giving me Mary J. Blige. Mary J. Blige don't give you the same Mary J. Blige from 92. What's the 411 don't look like Good Morning Gorgeous. But here we are, 10 years in the game, Mercedes, and it's still giving, it's still giving, and I'm on the way. But your counterparts in that 4 group barely has seen evolutions in her character. Charlotte, even though it's the same character, she's giving you range within that character. Becky Lynch, even though she's not my fave, she changes.
She's stealing and getting that. She elevating her steals.
Right. You are the same. You are behind right now.
Mother Dap.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Mother Dap.
I'm done.
Did you just
Mother Dap.
Bring it in?
Mother Dap.
Math about to read.
Read them, man. Read them.
This is my question.
Read them, nigga. Read that.
Is the problem? Is our problem here the fact that she has not done what she does best, which is pro wrestling? She wrestles better than she speaks, right? The whole issue is the look doesn't match this, doesn't match that. All this shit we're gonna swipe under the rug when she wrestles. If the wrestling match with Willow is top notch, are you going to are you going to put this shit aside? The wig, the
that's not the definition of a superstar. You can't just elevate on one thing. It's 360, my nigga. What are you talking about?
Superstars don't exist in this company.
Yeah.
Superstars are across the street.
She's a boss. She's a CEO. A CEO is encompassing. They hit the bottom line. What are we talking about?
Strictly off wrestling, it's a lot of women who don't look like Sasha Banks who are better in-ring performers than her.
Like who?
You say a lot is a lie. A lot is a lie.
There's two names I hope you don't say, but I want you to say them.
All right, well, who y'all say? Because see, right now.
No, I want to hear. I want to know who you're going to say.
Okay.
So can't jump in the deep end like that, DDM.
I think Serena Deeb is exceptional.
Oh, I love Serena Deeb.
I don't know.
As a wrestler.
What's your favorite Serena Deeb match?
Good on Dynamite, no shade.
It's not happening.
She's good.
She started to look old to me, but okay.
She did, but she looked age appropriate, but it was a nice elevation.
Who else?
It was giving Real Housewives
with her. Yes, it was
Who
giving
else?
that.
Mm-hmm. Who else?
Who else they got on that roster?
Oh no, nobody on that.
I'm asking you.
Not on that roster.
I'm asking you if Mercedes Moné delivers you a classic match.
Mm-hmm.
Do you forgive her for the rest of the shit that's happening right now?
See, here's
the last month and a half. Can you say?
It's not about me forgiving her. It's about me wanting to see. Here's the thing: Mercedes booked herself into this box because she states she is the top girl in all facets. So when you say you are the top girl in all facets, you now have the eyes on you, expecting for you to deliver in all facets.
Did you believe she was one of the best talkers when she was in the WWE?
No.
You believe she was one of the best in-ring performers?
She was.
Yes. Did you believe she was one of the?
Did you would have gave her the money she asked for?
Did you believe she was one of the best dressed when she was in the WWE?
No.
But you still believe she was one of the top performers. I mean, she was still one of the top women's pro wrestlers.
Here's the thing. The reason why I think she's one of the top, I'm going to use this analogy. I saw this online. I forget who posted it, but it rang true to me. Prince wasn't the best guitar player. Jimi Hendrix could kill him on guitar. Bob Dylan wasn't the best songwriter. Prince wasn't the greatest songwriter. Bob Dylan and the Beatles could probably touch him. Stevie Wonder isn't the best harmonica player. I mean, he's the better harmonica player. But guess what? Prince is good at all of those things. So they're only good at one of those things apiece.
Not Stevie.
That's why I rated her top, because she was proficient in a lot of things. And her in-ring pushes her over the top. But when you have just great in-ring and those other areas are not developing at the level of your in-ring, Natalia.
Shit.
We only talking about when we talking.
Pew, pew, pew.
Just okay.
Pew, pew, pew. Sorry.
Then that presents a problem. She booked herself into this corner because she's saying everything about the promos, everything about the presentation, everything about how they've hyped this up is saying, I'm that girl. So if you're going to be that girl, you want Charlotte Flair money, you want all of these things, but hey, go for it, sis. But I need to see that girl.
My thing is, that girl. Well, because we're also missing that one piece that makes her that girl.
What's the talking?
That's the main piece.
The talking.
No, it's the in ring.
Oh, because you're saying because we haven't seen her in ring.
We haven't seen her in ring. So my question is, if we were to put her back in WWE in the exact same get-ups that she's been wearing.
Facts, Sierra.
John Cena wore jorts, but keep going.
Sierra said you could be the greatest, but your presentation's got to be of the same caliber.
So what I'm saying is, if she has the exact same clothes on, and we put her on WWE and don't see her wrestle, are we having the same issue? No. Are we talking about the same thing?
No. Here's the thing. and I know you have a penchant for Mercedes Bernardo, and I respect.
But I've said, like, yo, this ain't it. I've said that this isn't it. It doesn't look right.
Who's dance partners?
Oh, the dance partner argument is getting interesting.
Who's dance partners?
Because then you ask where the classic matches now, but that's a whole nother.
That's a whole nother. Worms, yeah.
I listen. That Bailey Sasha match has yet to be matched.
That's facts. That's the one that's the immediate one people go to. Yeah.
What I'm saying is she has credible opponents that are waiting for. We just haven't seen. Her and Willow was a very good match. Mm-hmm. It was a good match prior to her being injured. We're about to get that match next week.
Sorry, run it back on the BRP Patreon. Just do a search for Willow Nightingale. Pay the 1, pay the 10. Anyway, keep going.
I'm looking like, yo, when I tuned in on WWE, I never looked at her to give me that promo that was going to set the world on fire. I knew when she got into the ring, oh, this shit about to be fire. When she in the ring with Asuka, I'm thinking, oh, this shit about to be fire. Right. When she steps in the ring with Willow, I'm like, oh, okay, it's about to be something. When she steps in the ring with Toni Storm, I'm like, oh, okay, this is about to be something. When she gets in there with Mariah May, all right, we about to get something. We just haven't got it yet. So yeah, we're gonna start to look at where the shit is flawed. It's flawed here. It's always been that way.
I was gonna say it started out flawed with Mercedes Moné. Mercedes Moné on AEW probably should have been debuted a different way. Because I'm still not sure on why she's not wrestled. I don't know if they were waiting for Willow to get a title. I don't know if she was still like not in ring ready. I don't know what the case may be. But if you did not plan on having her touch other women in the ring in a match, you needed to do something else. And because I think the one thing that DDM says is right. If she's the CEO, there could have been weeks of her just in an office telling motherfuckers, go get my water, go pick up my Gucci bag, go pick up my CBD pills or whatever the fuck. And as she's watching like tape of people, studying people, and it would always go back to Willow. Because I saw somebody online being like, it was on the Facebook. I don't know the person's name, but on the BRP Facebook, somebody said something about the only reason that this Mercedes and Willow feud is going wrong right now is because Julia Hart is hurt. No, the only reason that they're feuding with the title is because Julia Hart is hurt. This feud was going to happen no matter what. Again, they had that match and Mercedes got injured. They were going to be running that for a bit. If she hadn't been, that would have been a thing. So this is just picking up from a minute ago. But regardless, if you've got Mercedes Moné in AEW, there's probably a better way to debut her than her coming to the ring, cutting the same promo on the same show, like days apart, doing the same thing a week later, going on commentary. None of this is her strong suit, especially when you've already had the promo about her being back and being happy and appreciating being in the wrestling company as opposed to whatever. Like, she did that. I saw that promo from her like 3 times when she first debuted. They did not do her well, but it's one of those things where I don't know whose fault that is. And I only say that because when Adam Copeland got to AEW, he said, look, I had this idea for my video. I had this idea for an entrance, motherfucker driving through the mountains and all this. And he said, me and Darby Allin got that shit done. It was on the pay-per-view. I don't know if there's creative conversations like that with Mercedes Moné. I don't know if she's thinking about her presentation like that. But at some point, somebody needs to. Because it can't just be, we're going to do whatever until she wrestles in the ring. Because we're going to end up with conversations like this where if there is ever a time where AEW feels like they're going to try and open up to the non-AEW people under the umbrella, there's not going to be any real touch points for them to gravitate towards like they would from where they would be coming from. Because if Mercedes Moné was in WWE as a new performer, she would have been debuted way differently.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Like they would have done CEO. She would have been showing up in the Suburbans. She would have been flanked out with security.
Like Jay Cargill.
Signing contract. They would have done something to make that entrance feel like $1 million. But that's not the like.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead.
You should be in WWE conversation because I know people love to make that the argument. Right. The argument now is I'm going to point to Mimi on this because she brings this up, and I always say it's the creative and the writing, but she has a very valid point in that it is now up to the character. In this moment right now, it's up to her.
Mimi
Tony
said
can't
that a lot too,
talk on the mic.
Right.
Tony can't talk for her in commentary. Mimi says this all the time. It is up to you now, and the reason why it's up to you, and I'm grading you I'm grading you differently than I would a newer performer because you've been in it longer, and you've told us both in ring, in promo, and outside of wrestling that you are the girl. Where's the girl? Where's she at? Hello?
She got if I'm not mistaken,
you cannot expect the person that you are attempting to be whoever they are without them playing to their strength.
I don't understand what that means.
I think
that's not my responsibility.
I was looking for the girl.
That was a rhetorical question. That was a rhetorical comment. I don't understand what that means because at the end of the day, you have to be. It's 360. The strength of the in-ring makes absolutely nothing. It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense that once she gets into the ring, everything will come together. It will absolutely
That's not what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
I'm saying her strength is
what?
Do remember why didn't hold on? Let me take a side step. Why doesn't the Adam Cole program work?
Because he keeps staying injured. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I don't watch him.
Because he can't wrestle.
He needs to be in the ring.
So it doesn't work.
But
the
Adam
strength
Cole
is the
also
wrestling.
didn't position himself or say that he was.
No,
Yeah, but that shit's not working. It's been 5 months of him limping around. Again, January was when he was first hurt, and that the way that storyline was supposed to be going, Undisputed Kingdom was supposed to be that shit, and a lot of that was supposed to be because of him.
Because Adam Cole was supposed to run, but no, go ahead, Mimi. I didn't mean to completely sidetrack you, but it's the in ring is a part of it.
Well, I agree. I think everything has to come together, and if her name alone, she was going like everybody felt like her name alone held weight.
That was what that was what she was banking on, right? That was what she was banking on.
Well, she wasn't banking on it. That girl is not here.
Well, remember, I mean, we're having this conversation on the 2-year anniversary of Sasha and Naomi walking out of WWE Raw that Monday night, where they said, "Look, we're not gonna be wrestling in these singles matches as tag team champions. We gotta figure this shit out." So it's It's interesting to be on the cusp of 2 years later. Now she's going to be having her first match in AEW, and this is kind of the back and forth that people are having about her. But I think my one thing, Mimi, because I think you're right. In pro wrestling in general, it's not just the in ring, but I think what Brother Fam was saying, what the Podfather was saying, is also factual. In that company. Well, they're always going to. I mean, in AEW, they're always going to champion the in-ring stuff over everything else. There's a reason that they said we're going to get Okada, we're going to get Ospreay, we've got Omega. Like they're pulling in these players who they want to emulate those 5-star Meltzer New Japan Pro Wrestling matches. And I would say that the proof is in how a lot of these things are built. They're not doing like amazing promos. A lot of these programs are literally just If it's not stuff that's online that you like, a Drake and Kendrick 10-year Cold War before the Like That verse, you kind of got to understand what's going on the timeline and looking at the YouTubes to even understand why these people would be beefing. You feel what I'm saying? But they don't care, because at a certain point, the fans in that arena are going to go ape shit over the Young Bucks and FTR or Will Ospreay and whoever's going to be wrestling. Like, they want to see that. And to the detriment for some people of the AEW product, I think that sports entertainment aspect, it's just not there. I don't know if that's good for Mercedes Moné, because that character, especially right now, screams, I need to be in the sports entertainment arena for this to work. But that arena is not where the CEO character really works. The evolution of the Nicki Minaj, the whatever, she's thinking about, the girl boss, whatever the situation is right now with Mercedes Moné, if they were going to present that the proper way, they would have done that a couple of months ago. I don't think they're capable of doing that. That's why you get, because it's them. Willow Nightingale, I don't think Willow Nightingale's really worrying about
I think that's what DDM has been saying too.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
People don't, it just feels like they don't care about that. The presentation is not of concern.
I think that's genuine. I think they're I don't want to say they're doing enough. I think they're kind of left to, oh, that's what do you got for tonight? Oh, that's what you're wearing? Okay, bet. You this is what the segment's going to be. All right, go out there and do whatever. Like, I don't think they've got a stylist. I don't know. Do they have I'm assuming they may have a glam squad. I don't know what the situation is over there, but in looking at Willow Nightingale's Instagram, that's how Willow Nightingale dress.
She's regular. Yes.
That's how it. So I don't know. Like, I don't know what more we can get without some type of extra influence of saying, hey, we're going to present this a little differently. Here's a rack of things that we feel may be good looks for you. Like, that's.
I don't even think that they're getting that.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's not even in the picture. They're showing up. I like this. This was however many dollars I got to save some money. It's a new thing nobody's seen yet.
That's right. I forget who it was. Was it Red Velvet? She posted her Amazon wish list. And on her Amazon wish list, it was everything wrestling. Like outfits, and like literally everything that you could possibly imagine. And I was just like, oh, okay. I think I get it. But then I was like, he has a lot of money. Like, is he not paying them enough for them to at least go to Akira and Akira?
I don't. Yeah, I'm going to assume that he's more concerned about the way that the match is going to look compared to how the wrestlers are going to look cutting the promo in the segment.
So going back to that, with I apologize for cutting you off. Dax yesterday in the ring, he didn't look like the FTR that I remember. Okay, like, it doesn't feel like he's in the gym. Like, even down to the gym aspect of things, I feel like everything just doesn't look the same. And I'm not body shaming anybody.
What
I'm saying is, I don't think people are being held accountable for how they look on TV.
Well, yeah, I mean,
not going to the gym, wrestling in somebody's gym.
I'm not gonna be funny, Mimi. This was the Wednesday show. What was on Monday Night Raw? Look at this shit. How much do the king and queen of the ring crowns cost if you're buying them on the WWE shop? Like, what do you think this runs you?
They on the shop?
No.
Oh.
But actually, better question. DDM, how much are you paying for a king or queen of the ring crown? Realistically.
Because of the look and aesthetic of it, if it's stoned like that, like if it's not plastic, it's actual metal, it's stoned, and it's given that, I would put that in the same realm as the title belts, maybe not as high. So a crown like this, I would probably retail it for about
too much, right?
$250.
$250?
$250.
Mike ain't
That's
with
me being nice, because I would actually do it for like $350, but
Mike-
$250 because it's limited. Well, because it's limited, I would put it at $350.
Is that a new era?
The new era, the King of the Ring crown.
Yeah, but you know what? Here's the thing. As soon as I saw these King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring crowns, I immediately wanted one.
They look.
I
good.
wanted one right away.
Yeah, that is accurate.
You know, like it wasn't even a question. And that's the thing. We are in the fantasy business. Wrestling is the fantasy business. When you look at the history of wrestling and where it started, wrestling started in carnivals. It was an attraction. It was otherworldly. It was something that people came to see that was not what they would see every day. It was an oddity. And even though it has evolved from that in the sense of, no, it's not a carnival and they're not fighting bears and shit, but it's still a fantasy.
You still
and
need.
the fantasy
You still
now,
need this.
right? The fantasy now lies in your presentation. They'll be like, "Damn, where'd he get that?" Like The Rock, y'all ragged on The Rock's looks, but all that shit was custom.
Right.
All that shit looked like it was custom too.
It did.
It didn't look cheap.
Yeah, go ahead with the shoes.
Right. It befitting. It was befitting. The thing.
It looked. It fit the
Wrestling is
Rock
not
look.
one thing for all people, but I'm sorry, they're on a national television network.
That's right.
Let's talk dollars and cents. You're on TBS.
Oh my God.
You're on
Salute the
TBS.
Podfather. All right.
You are not on YouTube. You are not on some streaming network. You are on TBS, and TBS wants revenue, ad dollars, and eyes watching. To
You're
get
not on
eyes
TV.
watching on a network of that scale, you need to provide a fantasy. Especially when you are going against an entity that has years and decades of lineage and history, and they're presenting at a level that is
Right
top
back.
tier.
That's right.
Drove us right back.
I put the crown on.